That's a good one. Not bad. I brought it up in the last one before, in my last video. Where, okay, so 43 American, so this was about 60 Canadian. And then, oh man, it would be 20 would be shipped to me. Ooh. Minus that shipping cost. If the shipping cost wasn't so much of a thing, this is a great deal for this card. Because I already brought it up in the last video that if you are going for a card that's anywhere from like $5 to $10, and then the grading cost is another $30, plus the time it takes to actually get everything done, you're better off just looking for one that's already completed, or getting in on one that's at a price like that. Cute Eevee, I don't know if I'd grade that one. Don't know if I'd need that one displayed. When it comes to what kind of graded cards I get, I'm mostly getting it for the ones that I really feel like I'm going to be keeping for a long time. I'm not somebody who gives up things easily already. But if I'm taking the time to make sure that they're like preserved and delivered to me safely, then you better believe it's going to be a while before it gets out of my hands. I hope I stayed on the same point. M. Gengar went 34 bids. That's an auction fight. $468. Congratulations on both sides. I don't really see that Gengar card. Promo Pikachu from way back when. Oh my gosh, for $15. Well, I don't know how many people were paying attention to that one. Giovanni's Charisma, they were fighting with quarters. Sure. Moltres, Skuntank V, $3 and $10. Nice. That's Wooloo with Hop. Oops, sorry. That's a cute scene. Charmander is one of my favorite cards. I made sure to get a few Obsidian Flame boxes for that card alone. I was happy with whatever I got out of it, and then I got that gold Charizard card. Who would have thought this promo was like worth more than that gold Charizard card? Okay, world, whatever you say. That's about the grading cost. $315 for that Mewtwo and Mew, eh? You're not playing around anymore, are you? Didn't it just reach 150 like 2 weeks ago? Oh my goodness. Oh, well, it is beautiful. Yeah. That is a pretty good 10 contender. That is nice. That's pretty nice. It always trips me out, this border in particular, because I try to look for that kind of overlapping in the printing colors and along the edges, and wow, this is very nice. Very nice. Whatever says pristine, I'd go for that one. Should I reveal this? F it. I'm gonna reveal it. If I ever had, like, I always had my own grading company idea where it would just be a perfect 10 factory error, everything else authentication. Because nobody cares about any of these other numbers. And then with them would be a scan that actually like breaks down what the issues are. But anything that can be authenticated can be slapped. But if it's not perfect or labeled as factory error, it's just authenticated. Red Gyarados as usual. Oh, especially if you can get him attacking. 122, that's not bad. That's a very good price. Oh, but that's a nice card. Damn. 123 of 122. Breakpoint. Yep. This is a winner. You won. A 7, who cares? You won. Wow. How does the back even look? I bet the plastic on the slab is dirtier than the actual slab itself. Oh, it looks beautiful too. Maybe if it's not reflections on the plastic, maybe something happened on the top there. But this is gorgeous. Congratulations. This is why I like to keep my search general, because then you're just getting as much as possible in there. That, yeah, I could look for red Gyarados, but it's just going to give me all of them anyway. And if you're somebody like me who's just a general collector, I just love the world of Pokemon. I'm just grabbing what catches my eyes, which for the longest time was actually considered like a bad way of collecting, because I collected for the art. It was like taboo almost, where they're like, what do you mean you don't play the game? It's like, well, because I can't usually afford the best cards, so I don't play the game. I just like the art that's on it, so when you're finished playing the game, can I buy those cards off of you? And it's, oh, you should be playing the game. It's like, no, just give me the card. Just give me this Ash Pikachu. Which, that's a good price for that. To have it delivered with the slab in that price. Lugia is always a popular one. So, if you're gonna get a graded card for $8.50, yeah, how you gonna lose? Hey, oh, I want one of these. 25. Look at how cute this card is. You got a good deal. Congratulations. Yep. Absolutely perfect. Pokemon Mega Evolutions Marshadow. Well, if it's written in the title, it's gotta be. Oh, you better be able to like show me texture scans if you want to tell me it's perfect like that. Like, CGC already wants to be like, it's perfect, but not like perfect. I have a messy relationship with grading. Interesting. So for a 9, you were like, keep it under 100. It can't be over $100 for grading it a 9, because raw, that card's not $100, right? So why should we also pay for the work that's on top of it and safer delivery measures? And you were all like, yeah, 80. That's fine. That's as high as it goes. Like, but then you want to be like, why are my cards going down? Because we all want a good deal, don't we? Oh, that's fun. Massive card lots, over 200 holos. But I'm just seeing straight silver border on everything, 0 full arts. So yeah, probably keep it under 20 bucks too. And that makes sense. 9 Blastoise. Again, it's got to be under $100, everybody. It's only a 9. It's got to be $100. Got to be $100. Under $100, guys. Okay. All 52 have to be under $100. Okay. A graded birthday Pikachu for $35. See, this is why I don't go specific in my searches. If you just say PSA 10, then you're gonna miss out on a great deal like this, because I bet there's not much wrong with this card. Massachusetts. I say that like I'm gonna know what the shipping cost is gonna be. Okay, so I see the nick in the middle of the card. I hope it's not just on the plastic, because that's really the only thing I see. Maybe a white spot. But this is a crazy good card. Whoa. Okay. Sure. Carnivore Meat VMAX. Is that a 10 for 30? Yep. Yep, that's a 10 for $35. Congratulations, that's a good deal. Fossil Zapdos. Yeah, 40 bucks for the grading to be done. Lily, 305. Congratulations. Okay, so I will agree that the 10s will always go for more. That's all the work done. You hit the mark for what's supposed to get the money in this kind of world. Wow, they must have been really good prices. But when it comes down to it, it's meant for protection, shopping online against fraud and scams. So authentication, and then any sort of major damages. That's what grading's about. Oh, this person like cleared out this. One bid for that Vileplume. The Electabuzz. What? Okay. Well, congratulations, because that was some really good deals on some e-reader cards. Like this CGC 8 Jirachi. If there was this beside a raw version for the same price, same delivery, but then this one is in a slab, I will probably grab the slab version for safer delivery. But if I'm in a store in person, I'm probably just gonna go ahead for the raw. Which I know can sound unfortunate for the small country business or small town business where you rely on the internet to sell your things. You don't want to have to rely on grading to sell things online. At that point, it's about building trust and rapport and showing the kind of packaging, and like just it does require like constant reassurance. You have to repeat yourself a lot to say, we're gonna get it done, we're gonna bring it to you safe, it's gonna be okay, we know what we're doing, we're not here to scam you, and just keep adamant about telling it over and over and over again. That's what things like internet Instagrams and stuff like that kind of marketing's for. It's just to be on like repetitive loops. Mint Rosalia. That's the point of getting it graded, but is that they'll see it in the grade. That's what it is. Anyways, Umbreon Darkrai Tag Team 240, one bid. Nobody was looking for it, I guess, because it was a 9. Wow. Wow. Well, that's not 500 anymore. So even on the graded cards, we're seeing all different time zones, timelines, going for all different kinds of prices. Wow, it's PSA 10, base, shadowless, first edition. Oh, Spanish. Still for $2,000. Wow, congratulations. Charizard Zekrom in a 10 for 300. That's pretty good. Pikachu CGC 20. Burning Shadows for $25. Okay. I know I haven't really seen that Pikachu. You can get any of these graded slabs for $25. Look, a Celebrations Mew. Sure. PSA 8 Pikachu from 2005. Like, that's pretty good for $30. As there's the work for you, and you didn't even have to find the card on its own. Seems like a good deal to me. Ooh, and we'll end up on this Umbreon. Very nice card. What are we at? PSA 5 pop at $239. What's a 5? Card's been shuffled. Edgeware. Is there any like damage? Okay, I guess there's surface scratching. But I always thought when you start reaching a 5, it's because you've got like crease damage. But then again, I also saw one not too long ago, and I was incredibly disappointed by not how little damage is on a 1, but I feel like 1s should be a lot worse than they are. Like borderline identifiable. Hey. Okay, I know I said I'd leave out on the Umbreon, but this is probably my favorite of the newest cards. It's a beautiful card. Guy or girl. You're gonna love this card. Ugh. 888 cert. I don't know why I'm acting like you know what I'm talking about. It's one of those numbers things. I kind of like the 888. Okay. Anyways. I'm going to leave it at that. Because that was fun. We saw quite a few slabs, although I didn't really put that in the grade. Or, sorry, in the search. So, most of the sales for just today, because there was too many for me to look back until Sunday, but for the ones just for today, they were raw. They were ungraded. And the ones that were graded, very few of them were a 10 in comparison to how many were available in total. So call out bullshit on anybody who's saying that cards have to be graded. Call out bullshit of saying it has to be new. Sure, it's moving fastest right now, but it doesn't have to be. Call out bullshit on anybody who's like, you can't make sales on like smaller price cards, because obviously you can. And if you do go ahead and get the cards graded, don't be so hard on not 10 cards. It's okay. It's still going to do better online than raw because it's protected, and that's what you did it for, is for the protection. The rest is just to inform the buyers of what it is that you're giving them, and builds trust in what you have. So good luck out there. Happy shopping. Get what you love. The better you're able to talk about it, the better you'll be able to sell it. So until next time, have a good day, have fun, before you become a super serious adult.